Welcome to my newfound friend who actually represents the opposite of misinformation, a representative from a democratic country, Sweden. Benjamin, tell the people who you are.
Well, actually, I'm just a guy who came for the free food here, and then you pointed to the scene. But I'm happy to be here. I'm the Swedish Minister for both Foreign Trade and International Development Corporation.
Make some noise for a funky minister. Huh? That's what we like. That's what we like. Earlier today, we heard about Stockholm and the great initiatives here when Johan spoke with Karin, the mayor of Stockholm. Now we're going to lift our focus to national level. And I'm curious about two things. First of all, the first question, which radical shift is Sweden going to do to keep things sustainable, righteous on a national level, and that you will champion?
Well, one shift that we're actually already delivering on, that some may say be radical, but for us it's one of a given, it's finding synergies between international development cooperation, aid, and of course trade. The key point here is to work together, making better use of Swedish business and their expertise to tackle growing global challenges will be decisive for Sweden to remain a sustainable global development. And we also have to conclude more free trade agreements. While some countries looked inwards, and by some countries I mean the US, adapting protectionist defense mechanisms to protect their food industry, Sweden will be and continue to be a front runner for more free trade. One example of this is the Mercosur agreement, large parts of South America, that we push to finalize by the end of this year. It would create 440,000 jobs in Europe and increase our export by 500 billion SEK. For the Swedish consumer, the agreement means that products such as fish, seafood, wine, raisins, soy sauce will be cheaper in Swedish food stores. More jobs, more business opportunities, cheaper food, and reducing poverty at the same time. That's a win-win-win.
Do we like or do we like? Yeah, we like. Excellent, excellent. One thing that has been touched upon already, and which is an ongoing problem, is the poor countries. You know, that always happen on the wrong side of the game field. How are you going to ensure that they can leapfrog to more sustainable and healthy food systems as a nation? What can you do in trade and all aspects related to justifying, bringing justice to the poor countries?
I think you said a key word there, through trade. Mm-hmm. Not one single country through the history of mankind had become rich by just aid. So one example of this that we're doing in Sweden through our National Board of Trade Development Corporation, Sweden supports low-income countries in building institutional capacity, reforming regulations, and embracing digitalizations. One initiative is to bring Ukrainian products to Swedish stores. By opening our market, we're helping Ukrainian producers rebuild and giving Swedish consumers a chance to contribute through everyday choices. It includes a fast track for Ukrainian suppliers to access the Swedish market, promotional campaigns to raise awareness among Swedish consumers, donations of logistic equipments, and much, much more. And major Swedish retailers such as ICA, Coop, and Axfood have joined this initiative. So that's one example. And of course, we encourage the private sector to be a larger part of the International Development Corporation as well.
Thank you, Mr. Dousa. On point, on time, on target, ready to collaborate for more success. Give him a strong, powerful round of applause. Thank you very much.